Hello there, and welcome to my channel, Novice Modelling in the Midlife Crisis. My name's Andy, and this evening I'm just going to be running through the last in the series that I did in April, which was called Land of the Rising Sun Week, where I tried to build 10 kits in 10 days. Like I've said previously, it's the middle of June, so we didn't really get very far with that. However, we have now got to a stage where I think I've actually pretty much completed the kits. And unfortunately I have managed to pretty much empty the supply of Japanese beer that I acquired. We haven't quite got through all of our Japanese snacks yet, so in the love of beer, we're going to eat this beer snack here, which is some sort of sweet. But anyway, for the time being, let's just have a quick chat about this particular aircraft, which is the Tamiya 172 scale Warbird collection number 37 Aichi M6A1 Seiran, which is obviously a float plane. I've come to think that float planes are actually pretty cool as far as model kits are concerned, mainly because I'm not really a massive fan of undercarriages. Yeah, well, that's a novice thing for you. So basically this aircraft, quite a lot of people probably aren't really familiar with it, and that's because it was an experimental aircraft that was originally conceived with the plan of bombing the Panama Canal. Kind of a bizarre plan, you might say. Yeah, well, they actually decided that what they were going to do was load 3 of these things into a rather large submarine class and send 4 of these submarines off to loiter off the Panama Canal, and then each one would be armed with a rather large bomb here, and they go off and basically bomb the locks, so therefore incapacitating the Panama Canal, which is obviously the main transit point from the east coast to the west coast of America, and causing Americans all manner of problems, I would have thought. So there are some interesting historical videos. You can have a look on that on YouTube. I'm probably saying you could probably just get to them by typing in Aichi M6A1 Seiran or Japanese bomb the Panama Canal. I've actually watched a couple of them, and they're pretty good. So anyway, let's get back to our aircraft. And as you can see, this does actually come with a cool little trolley. Obviously this is intended for landing it on land and not, I doubt, on our submarines, as was originally intended for its use. The aircraft itself was really nice to build. I think I've done, like some of the other ones, I did a pretty good job on the painting for this, which is quite obviously airbrushed with an element of hand painting as well. I've had some issues with the hand painting going on underneath here, and it does actually require a little bit more, but I'm just keen to basically put this to bed and move on to some new things now. Incidentally, I'm missing a little bit of the ribbing work on my cockpit cover as well. As a novice, quite obviously I did kind of struggle with the cockpit covers on this. As I've previously stated, the reason I picked Japanese aircraft was basically because they have a really nice sort of one colour on top and one colour on bottom finish. So for somebody trying to get to grips with an airbrush, they're actually a pretty good idea. Because they don't have any sort of fiddly camouflage to deal with. However, most Japanese aircraft do have these rather overly complicated cockpit covers, and yeah, well, they're also a bit of a nightmare. So there are pros and cons to building Japanese aircraft, which is what I've actually found. So like I say, I think I've done a pretty good job on this. It isn't perfect, and it does need a little bit of refinement, which I probably will get to over the next couple of days, but I do want to actually move on and build something else tomorrow. So I will be doing a what's in the box review for you guys slightly later on, and I'll show you what I'm going to be doing at the end of the video. I think that's about all I've got to say, really, apart from I can't say cheers because I'm out of beer. Never mind, I've got myself a bottle of wine instead, so cheers. And oh yeah, we've got to try this stuff. So as we can see, it's in a packet. It's got a beer glass on it, and it does say beer on it. I think I've actually had this before. I think it's actually like some sort of sherbety stuff. So yeah, it's sherbet. Well, I'm certainly hoping it is. I'm hoping not. I'm going to have a call from the police on this later on. It doesn't really taste like beer, but apparently one of the options is you can put it into a glass of water. I don't drink water, unfortunately, because, well, I don't drink water, so maybe I'll try that later on. Later on this evening, like I said, I'm going to do you guys a watch and box of this, which is a Revell Lockheed P38 JM Lightning. I kind of figured that maybe we needed something for our Japanese aircraft to fight with. So I'm going to press on with this and get this done a little bit later on, and hopefully we're going to build it over the next couple of days. So I'll be doing a few videos for that as well. So thanks very much for watching. Please do like and subscribe. We're going to be getting back to doing hopefully one small video a day, maybe next week or the week after. So there's going to be plenty to look at on this channel. Please do have a look at the kit reviews and builds that we did for some of the other kind of interesting Japanese kits. There are 10 of them. They're already there. There is a link in the bottom of this video where you can get access to all of them from Land of the Horizon some week. So thanks for watching again, and be seeing you.